Hi guys, welcome to Peace and Pretty, Hun here. So my last video was about our Litha celebration, and the Midsummer is supposed to be on the day of the solstice, but Christianity came in and changed the dates. So like in all the Christian countries nowadays, we're gonna celebrate our Midsummer next weekend. So that's why I thought that I would share some of the Finnish customs on Midsummer. And our Midsummer is called Juhannus, and technically that's a word that doesn't mean anything except the holiday, and it has a Christian background coming from John the Baptist. And the biggest traditions in Finnish Juhannus, so our Midsummer, is of course Juhannussauna. So there's always sauna. And because we're talking about the Finnish Midsummer, I have the Finnish amazing tarot deck, the Mythologia Fennica, with me. And this is Loulu, Loulun henki, so the spirit of the Loulu. So when you cast the water on the stove in the sauna, so that spirit will be present in sauna. Then one really important tradition is to make kind of a birch branch scourge. It's called a vihta. So if you've seen my Christmas video, you've seen me in the sauna beating myself up. But this Midsummer I'm gonna make my own vihta for the first time. So I'm gonna collect some birch branches, and on Midsummer we're gonna go to sauna and use those homemade vihta. So that's gonna be amazing. And also, it's mainly on the Swedish-speaking side of Finnish people that they have this Juhannussalko. It's just like a maypole, basically. A long pole with flowers on it, and it's made pretty. So that's also a tradition. And one tradition that I love the most is kokko. So it is when we are burning the bonfires. But it's often the situation with the forest burning warnings that you can't really lit it up and you can't burn it because there's the risk of burning down the fields and the forest and houses too. So, but I love that. And in Finland, the Midsummer, when it was a pagan festival on the solstice, they used to celebrate Ukko. So he was the main masculine deity in Finnish, and Mythologia Fennica is actually called in Finnish Ukonpakka. So this dude's deck. And Ukko, it's the name for the god, but it also means like an old dude, basically. So he was the supreme god. And I also have this necklace, the hammer, and even though in the Nordic faith you would have the Thor's hammer, the Mjolnir, but this one is made from an Viking age necklace that they found in Finland, and it's called Ukkos hammer, so Ukon vasara. So I have it here. And you know, even though we had our own Litha celebrations, I think it's kind of cool still that we get to do this whole Midsummer festivities next weekend, and with, you know, with a slightly different theme, doing all these traditional things more than just the magical things. And as well as in, you know, many countries, most of the midsummer magic has always been around love and fertility. So here's the lover's card from the mythology of Fennica. The wedding in Pohjola, Pohjolan hat. So the traditional magic was to gather flowers, put them underneath your pillow so you could dream about your future husband, or you would roll around naked in the morning mist on a flower meadow. And there are magic for men and women, but most of them were like how to meet and when to meet or to see your future spouse. So, because you know, I've seen hubby already, so I don't think I'm gonna be doing anything traditionally magical on Midsummer on that end. Then, because I do have this book of spells, Loitsujen kirja, so it's a Finnish book filled with old spells, and majority of them have some Christian vibes, because you know, the way when people got literate and started to write things down, Christianity was already around. So there are some Christian vibes in many of the spells, but I thought that maybe not every one of you has ever even heard Finnish that much, except, you know, a few words here and there, that I would read you guys a Midsummer, a Juhannus spell. It's fertility magic spell. So I'll read you guys some of it. Taitan mie taika vastan, justihin juhannusyönä. Kylvetän lemmen liehumahan, kunnian kuohumahan, päälle muiden kunnian, muiden lempien päälle. Heitä herjat helmoiltasi, siannahat silmiltäsi, koirannahat korviltasi, päältäsi pahat pakinat. Pane nyt paita palttinainen, ylles liina aivinainen. Pane kullat kulmillesi, pane hopiat silmillesi, päällesi hyvät pakinat. Siitä kasvot kaunistukoon, siitä veresi vertyköön. Miehet nuoret mieltymään, sulhaset suvaitsemaan. So basically what they are saying, that they are cutting a branch, a magical branch, just on the night of Midsummer. And they talk about bathing and getting beautiful and getting rid of all the... It practically says that you would have to take the pig skin out of your eyes and the dog skin out of your ear, and getting rid of all evil and everything dirty, and put on a, you know, new shirt and new clothes, and put some gold on the brows and some silver on the eyes, and so on, and making the lady pretty for the men to notice her. But that's some Finnish midsummer fertility magic for you guys. But if you have any great midsummer customs in your country, Let me know down below. I'd love to hear. Until next time. Bye guys.